Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll be your host today, Miss Noir. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Please share your thoughts and opinions with me in the comment section below. Today we will be exploring a Reddit post and seeing where it takes us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today's story is from r/Am I Overreacting by Classic Adagio 7338, who writes, "My boyfriend invited me to his dad's for dinner, and I ended up sitting there hungry while everyone else ate. Am I overreacting?" I read it. I, 21 female, have been with my boyfriend, 22 male, for almost 2 years. For context, I've been pescatarian for about a year and 3 months. I only ate meat for the first few months of our relationship, so his family knows I don't eat meat. Yesterday was his grandma's birthday party. They had brisket and sides, so I just had fruit and veggies, totally fine since it was a big party and I'd had a smoothie beforehand. Later, his aunt texted that they were opening their pool on his dad's side of the family. His parents are divorced. We decided to stop by. The pool party was fun, but my clothes got soaked. Afterwards, instead of going back to my house, where my grandparents were already planning to make tacos for both of us, we ended up changing plans and going to his dad's house because they were planning on eating there. At this point, my clothes are still soaking wet, so I'm in his oversized shorts and shirt. I'm also on my period, stressed, and haven't had a real meal in hours. When we get to his dad's, they decide to make pizzas and burgers. My boyfriend is in charge of the pizzas, so I assume he'd make a cheese one. Nope, it's a combination pizza. Burgers, hot dogs, combination pizza, literally nothing I can eat. Nobody asked me what I wanted, except earlier when someone offered me a burger. Obviously I said no, which they later realized but didn't say anything. I started to get visibly upset, and my boyfriend asked what was wrong. I didn't want to make a big deal, so we went outside to talk quick. Finally I asked him, "So were you just expecting me to sit here and watch everyone else eat in silence?" He kind of brushed it off, saying, "It's fine. I'll just eat and then we can leave and go to your house." But that annoyed me, because we had plans that would have involved both of us eating, and I would never do that to him at my house. Right before everyone ate, I went to the bathroom and teared up because I felt like crap, hungry, awkward, and uncomfortable. When I came back, everyone else had food, and I was just sitting there with nothing. To top it off, he handed me the tiniest side cup of waffle fries, like 6 fries, and when I said I didn't want them, he just ate them himself. It honestly just shocked me that no one in his family noticed or offered me anything. My grandparents would have never let my boyfriend sit there without a meal, ever. So, Reddit, was I overreacting? Would you be upset if your partner put you in this situation? How would you handle it? OP, ultimately, if you choose to be different than the group, it is your responsibility to accommodate yourself. As a grown adult, it is your responsibility to take care of yourself. It is unreasonable for you to choose to have a specific diet and expect the world to cater to you as if you are a child. It is your choice to take the chance that people will have food to accommodate your specific needs, but if they don't, that isn't their fault and it doesn't make them bad people. I would agree that it is reasonable to expect that people would have a fruit or a vegetable to offer you, but ultimately, it isn't their responsibility, especially if it was a spontaneous meeting. If you're going to have specific and unconventional needs, then you are going to have to put in the effort to accommodate your needs. You probably should have brought food with you. On the other hand, why didn't your boyfriend speak up on your behalf? Why wasn't he comfortable with informing his father that you couldn't eat any of the food being offered? It is understandable that you may not be comfortable speaking up for yourself to his family, but he should have been able to speak up on your behalf. Every reason I can think of for him not speaking up for you is concerning to me. If he isn't comfortable communicating your needs to his father, what is the dynamic of their relationship? Or what does your boyfriend truly think about you? Is he embarrassed of your dietary needs or something? Is he embarrassed to tell his father about your dietary needs? Does your boyfriend truly respect your dietary needs? If not, then there is a degree of disrespect that he has for you, and this is concerning. Why is he not willing to put in the extra effort that your specific needs require? This, again, suggests a level of disrespect for you. In this instance, you come across as immature by not having taken care of yourself and throwing a temper tantrum because you were not catered to. You could have just eaten the fries if that was an appropriate food for you. You could have brought food with you, or left to get some food and brought it back. Ultimately, you had options, but the only option that you found to be appropriate was to sulk over the fact that no one was bending over backwards to cater to you. When you didn't speak up to inform anyone that there wasn't anything you could eat in the first place. Your boyfriend comes across as dismissive and disrespectful. Of the two of you, it is expected that he would have the most information about his family and would be the most likely to predict what to expect. It is reasonable to expect that he would know the dietary habits of his own father and family and would therefore be able to prepare for your needs considering those expectations. He could have suggested that you get food before you went to his father's house. He could have suggested that you leave and get food before everyone started eating. He could have raided his father's kitchen to find something suitable for you to eat. However, he couldn't be bothered to do any of that, or find any other accommodations for you. His best effort was for you to sit there hungry and watch everyone eat. And I do agree with you, his father is a crummy host. I also cannot imagine having company over and eating in front of them when they have nothing to eat. And at the very least, his father probably should have asked you why you weren't eating. From my perspective, every adult in this situation has dropped the ball, but the person who dropped it the hardest was you. You are an adult. You have the unconventional needs. It is your responsibility to take care of yourself. In second place is your boyfriend. He chooses to be with you. He chooses to be your teammate, your support. Since he made that choice, he has taken on the responsibility to help you, and he was of little to no help. In third place is your boyfriend's father. He is a poor host. OP, if you're going to have specific needs, then you're going to have the strength to accommodate your needs. The world doesn't owe you anything, and if you're going to choose to have a partner that doesn't support you or help you in life, then you're going to have to live with the fact that you have a partner that doesn't support you or help you. You have to live with the consequences of your decisions and your actions, just like all of us. And if you want to just throw a temper tantrum because the world isn't catering to you, then that's your prerogative. But it won't make the consequences go away. To make the consequences go away, you need to make different decisions and do different actions to cause different consequences. I hope you find the strength and confidence to take care of yourself, OP, because no one else will, especially if you aren't going to find someone who will. Update. Hey guys, just wanted to give a little update and some more context. First off, a lot of people thought that my boyfriend was actively making a pizza, but what I meant was that it was just a frozen pizza, so there really wasn't much he could do about it in that moment. Where I felt he went wrong was not telling me right away that there wasn't really anything for me to eat. I kind of had to figure it out on my own. I wasn't standing near him when he put the pizza in the oven, so I didn't realize it was a combination pizza until the oven was almost done preheating. I do realize now that I should have brought something I could eat, but to be fair, I didn't even know we were going to his dad's house. I thought we would be going to my grandparents' house, where I live, so I wasn't prepared. Looking back, I think we were both a little in the wrong. It was just a sucky, awkward situation overall. I do think it was very inconsiderate, and we did have a long talk about it, but it's not something I can hold against him for the rest of his life. Also, a lot of people said I should have stuck up for myself. I'm honestly not a very outgoing person, and I really didn't know what to say in that moment. I know I need to work on that, but at the time I was just stuck in a super awkward situation and didn't know how to speak up. I don't blame his family at all, because it's not really their job to accommodate me. That said, as a host, I personally would never want to make someone feel like that. Lesson learned. I'll definitely be more prepared next time. Hopefully no one else ever has to be in that kind of uncomfortable situation because, yeah, it was not fun. Today's joke of the day is by Electrical Search 818, who writes, "Where are dad jokes stored?" In the database. That's a good one, Electrical Search 818. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. I'm Miss Noir. Have a good day.